Good morning, everybody. So, I tried doing a video yesterday, and I was using this Christmas cabin stamp and die set from Crafter's Companion, and I didn't get to finish the video. I got interrupted. I was going to come back and finish it, and I really didn't get a chance to. So, I had made some mistakes. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to start over. I was going to do a shaped card, and it's very small. So I don't think I want to do the shaped card thing. So I'm just going to start over. But I did want you to see this, and I want you to know that I will be making corrections on this that I found. I made, once I realized I made them. So let's go ahead and start. And I'm going to do a card blank this time because I'm not doing the shaped card because that card is so small. But I do have an idea from some cards I made. So I'm going to do the 5x7 card, which means I need to cut my cardstock to 10x7. I'm going to keep this strip. Now I need to go to 7. For some reason, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. No, okay. Excuse me. The air out here has been thick, and I tell you what, I made a phone call the other day, and the person that answered the phone, the switchboard operator, whatever she was coughing. And she said, "Oh, excuse me." And I said, I think it's the air out here. And she kind of laughed. So you're probably right. And she patched my phone, my call to another number. That person answered the phone coughing. And she's like, "Oh, excuse me." And I started laughing and said, "I think everybody out here is coughing right now." So it's not just me. The air. So it's Idaho, and I guess it's humidity, but it's not humidity like we think, and it just makes the air feel thick and heavy and kind of misty. It's really kind of weird, but it is what it is. So anyways, all right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to do see if I can fold this and do this. It doesn't look like it's going to be big enough, so this is from the one I did the other day. It feels like it should still kind of work. Now this would have to be at the fold. Okay, I was right. It is going to work. I'll have a little fold here. I'm not going to worry about that because I'll cover that up. So I'm going to bring this over here and hang this edge over the edge. Right? Because we're going to do a shaped card. I'm going to cut this little piece off here. Now I don't have all the colors like the front of their shows. I have the colors. I don't have all the different shades. So I'm going to do the best I can with what I have. I'll have to substitute colors, of course. Okay, so this is how you would make a shaped card. Fold it, hangs them over the edge, and cut it out. Now I need a piece to, that means I gotta find another piece of that crafty card. I hope I have it. I was sure I had a bunch of it. I just don't remember what color I had it under. And your house could be any color you want it to be. It's just brown, so I guess I don't have another piece of the craft color. That makes it hard. That must have been my last piece. So I guess we can make a house any color we want it to be. Let's go with, I don't want to go with white because I want the snow to show up. So this is putting me in a tough spot to figure out what color I want. No, it's not in there. So let's do, let me see if I can do, how about a yellow house? Maybe this is it. Merlot shimmer. No, that's not it. Okay, let's do yellow house. All right. Yeah. And I do want to redo it. I don't want to take the one I already did because I did make mistakes and I want to point those out to you. Usually I like to leave my mistakes in so you see them. So I will explain the mistakes I made when we get here. Okay. I didn't need this. Oh, there was 2 pieces in there. Well, maybe I could make another house later on. Okay, so now I would take, if I was making just a shaped card, but what I'm making, you might want to do too. So I'm going to glue this on here. And then my shape is definitely a house shape. And it's ready to be decorated. I don't really have my phone. And see if that works better. Yeah, I can bring this stuff down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put glue on here instead of there. That way I don't have to worry about going over this edge too much. And hopefully it'll work. Well, I know it'll work. Okay. So now I have a yellow house. So now I'm going to cut different things out to decorate the house. I want snow. So I'm going to pull in let's pull in this piece first. And I know that all the stuff is going to fit the rest of the snow under this snow. And that worked yesterday too, so this did I miss that piece yesterday? Why does it feel like I did? I did. So I was wrong. That piece, it doesn't necessarily fit underneath. I would have to leave a little bit extra long at the end. But the good thing is I had a little bit extra at the top. So see, I even didn't realize I made that mistake until just now. So, all right. Yikes. Okay. I'll try putting these right back on the cardboard. I don't want to use this little one that goes on the chimney because it's so cute. Okay. So there's my snow pieces. Now we have these little these pieces. So we have this one. I'm trying to figure out what the long one's for. Oh, that might be the pole for the North Pole. Okay, so this one. And this one. Oof. The good thing about using the yellow is now, if I have any big enough craft pieces. I'm gonna already throw them away. It might be too late. Yeah, I think that's for the North Pole. So that should be good. And, okay. I only did one window, and I liked the one window because I put the tree on the other side. So I'm going to leave it at the one window. I just cut this, and I bet I didn't cut it wide enough. Oh, I did. Good. Let's bring this over here. And this over here. And that can go there. And I'll run it through. Oh, there's the piece. It's hard to see the piece on the wood. Reach right here and put this on here. Put this one on here. And that came out beautiful. Okay. So here's where I messed up yesterday. And I can show you now. The snow pieces I glued on, thinking that was my next step. And then when I came to these pieces, guess what didn't work? It didn't work. I messed up. These have got to go down first. So this piece needs to go down. Now, obviously, these little slats go under the windows. So I'm not worried about that. But this piece here has got to go down first. And I'm just going to line it up. And there we are. Now I can put this snow on. I think I'm going to have plenty of time to get this done and have a video for today. All right, so there's that part so far. Now the same paper, I'm gonna do a door, and I was gonna use a different color. That's what I kind of wanted to craft scraps for. So I got it. I do have a big enough scrap. Let me cut that off. Okay, so I can do, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do this in craft paper. And I could do the windows in craft paper. Okay. So I want the doorway in craft paper. I want the windows, the little window and the big window. No, that's the big window. This one here is the little window. And I don't want the door in craft paper. Okay. Because it would just match up to that and that would not be good. So we're gonna do this. It doesn't want to come out. Because I don't have a pokey tool. I need it to come out. I wonder if that one's going to want to come out. That one came out. Okay. There we go. Okay, this little window. So I'm going to put this on first. It's the doorway, not the door. That's not very centered. That's not either. Okay. A small window up here. I'm only doing one window, but down here, I mean, of course you can do as many as you feel you want, because it is very cute with the two windows and it shows the little tree outside and stuff. So if you want a little tree inside like they have it in this picture, you're going to need to put that tree down first. It's such a cute set. It really is. Okay, now I got my little wooden things that go under the windows. Okay. Now, what happened to the little chimney snow? I lost my little chimney snow. Well, I can always run another one. Okay. And then this will be here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Now I need the door. I guess the door is going to be this color. And I think that's it for that color. Let's see if the door will fit on this little bit of scrap. And it does, as long as it doesn't shift too much. I also did want to show, so this is the smaller of the folders, and it is tilting. It's warped, right? But it's still working. But it is warped. Here we go. How's that look? More complete than that. This one, I did this doorway the same color, and it just looks odd. Like you cannot see. I should have maybe tried to ink it or something. But here we go. So we're there. Now I need the chimney. And I guess I lost. Oh, here's the chimney snow. So I need the chimney, and I'm going to do that in the yellow. I should have thought about the chimney when I did the other stuff. I'm sorry about that noise. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. be a phone the snow. And I suppose I could have done like red brick fireplace, but I was just thinking to keep it the same. So and on this one I just did the tree, but I think yeah, we'll do the wreath and the tree. With the green. It's a very pretty green. And I don't know if this is Creative Memories or Kingston Craft. For some reason, I'm thinking it's Creative Memories, but I very well could be wrong on this. It feels more like paper than cardstock, and Kingston's Craft, I think, feels more like cardstock than paper. But I could be wrong. Okay. Here's a little green circle I could use for something. The doorknob? Nope. Okay. Oh look, I could even do the wreath a different color, but I think I'm gonna stick with this color. I guess I'm gonna skip the doorknob. You could do the doorknob. But I don't want the video to be too super long, and I want to get more done on the base of the card. So we're just gonna my tree is gonna come to the side, and I'm not gonna worry about it. This one I thought I was making a shaped card, and I cut it, and I did not like the way that looked either. So now this is embossed, this wreath, so you could get like ink or something and just hit the tops of those little embossed bits. And that would work. Now, here's my card base. So I think I want like a blue. Yeah, I want like a blue. Blue, blue, blue. This is a light blue. It looks like I got a dark blue. A dark blue I like better. make it more like a dawning sky or whatever. And when you don't have a lot of tools, you do what you do. I would probably normally have made my own background to make it look more like a winter sky. But because I don't have all my watercolors and all of that stuff, I did get some watercolor paper. So, and you know I got those watercolor crayon things. I might have to play with those a little bit. Maybe we could do a mixed media Monday on that. Okay. So you could do several mats if you want. I'm not. Okay, so it's 5 by 7. I'm going to go 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Okay. So this can go down here. So let me glue that down. Now I have this. So here's the thing. I made some cards at a class. I can't remember the name of the company now. My memory's so shot anymore. I know I had the long white strip for the bottom, but I don't know what I did with it. So I don't know. What I did with the long white strip for the bottom, so I'm gonna make my own. I'm not gonna worry about doing all that die cutting. So I'm gonna put this down. Now, you can take one of your stamps and stamp a sentiment of some kind in here. And then this would go on the snow. Gluing only the back piece down. So even this tree wouldn't get glued down, but there's no need to cut it. Okay. And gluing just the back part so you can still open it. And if you wanted to go the other way, you could do the snow here. Look at tree. And now you've got room to do the little candy canes and the North Pole. So if you did it the other way, right? Or it was this way. All these things you could spread out more and stuff. But now I've got a card. On a card, you can put a message up here, open it, a message here, and then open it, a message here. And you know how sometimes people send those picture cards, pictures of the family cards. That could go inside here, and this could have your sentiments and where you write, you know, a little note to the family. But there we go. This cardstock is not the strongest, but a stronger cardstock will hold it up nicely. All right. So there we go. All right, everybody, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.